And Felix took Jesus and had him flogged. The soldier treated together a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They clothed him in a purple robe and went up to him again and again, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they struck him in the face. One more Felix came out and said to the Jews, "Look, I am bringing him out to you to let you know that I find no basis for a charge against him." When Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe, Felix said to them, "Here is the man." As soon as the chief priests and their officers saw him, they shouted, "Crucify, crucify!" But Felix answered, "You take him and crucify him. As for me, I find no basis for a charge against him." The Jews insisted, "We have a law, and according to that law, he must die, because he claimed to be the Son of God." And Felix heard this. He was even more afraid, and he went back inside the palace. "Where do you come from?" he asked Jesus, but Jesus gave him no answer. "Do you refuse to speak to me?" Felix said, "Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you?" Jesus answered, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. Therefore, the one who handed me over to you is guilty of a great sin." From then on, the village tried to set Jesus free, but the Jews kept shouting, "If you let this man go, you're no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar." When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the Stone Pavement, which in Aramaic in Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of Passover week, about the 6th hour. "Here is your king," Felix said to the Jews. But they shouted, take him away, crucify him." "Shall I crucify for your king?" Felix asked. "We have no king but Caesar." The chief priests answered. Finally, Felix reach them to be crucified. So the soldiers took charge of Jesus. Carrying his own cross, he went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. Here they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on each side and Jesus in the middle. Filled hats, notice prepared and fastened to the cross. It's read, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Many of the Jews read this sign, for the place where Jews were crucified was near the city, and the sign was written in Aramaic, Latin, and Greek. The chief priests of the Jews protested to Pilate, "Do not write the King of the Jews," but this man claimed to be King of the Jews. Pilate answered, "What I have written." When the soldiers crucified Jesus, they took his clothes, dividing them into 4 shares, one for each of them, with the undergarment remaining. This garment was similarly woven in one piece of top of bottom. "Let's not tear," they said to one another. "Let us not about Lord, who will get it." This happened that the scripture might be fulfilled, which said, "They divided from among them and cast lots for my clothing." So this is what the soldiers died. Near the clothes of Jesus stood this mother. His mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. And Jesus saw his mother there, and the disciples whom he loved standing nearby. He said to his mother, "Dear woman, here is your son." And to the disciple, "Here's your mother." From the time on, these disciples took her into his home. The death of Jesus. Later, knowing that all was now completed, and so that the scripture fulfilled, Jesus said, "I am thirsty." A jar of vinegar was there, so they shoved a sponge in it, put the sponge on a stalk of the hyssop plants, and lifted it to the Jesus' lips. When he had received the drink, Jesus said, "It is finished." With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Now it was day of preparation, and the next day was to be a special Sabbath, because the Jews did not want left on the crosses during the Sabbath. They asked Philip to have the legs broken and the bodies taken down. The soldiers therefore came and broke the legs of the first man who had been crucified with Jesus, and then those of the other. But when they came to Jesus and found that he was already dead, they did not break his leg. Instead, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus side with a spear, bringing a sudden flow of blood and water. The man who saw it has given testimony, and his testimony is true. He knew that he tells the truth, and he testifies so that you also may believe. This things happen so that the scripture will be fulfilled. Not one of his bones will be broken. And as another scripture says, they will look on the one they have pierced. Later Joseph of Arimathea asked Philip for the body of Jesus. Now Joseph was a disciple of Jesus, but secretly because he feared the Jews. When Philip had permission, he came and took the body away. He was accompanied by Nicodemus, the man who earlier had visited Jesus at night. Nicodemus wrote a mixture of and myrrh and a load about 75 pounds. Taking Jesus' body, the two of them wrapped it with the spices in a strip of linen. This was in accordance with the Jews' burial customs. At the place where Jesus was crucified, there was a garden, and in garden a new tomb, with which no one had ever been laid, because here is the Jews' day of preparation, and it seems that some was nearby. They laid Jesus there. Left on the crosses during the Sabbath. They asked Philip to have the legs broken and the bodies taken down. The soldiers therefore came and broke the legs of the first man who had been crucified with Jesus, and then those of the other. But when they came to Jesus and found that he was already dead, they did not break his leg. Instead, one of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear, bringing a sudden flow of blood and water. The man who saw it has given testimony, and his testimony is true. He knew that he tells the truth, and he testifies so that you also may believe. These things happen so that the scripture would be fulfilled. Not one of his bones will be broken. And as another scripture says, they will look on the one they have pierced. Later, Joseph of Arimathea asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. Now Joseph was a disciple of Jesus, but secretly because he feared the Jews. When Pilate permission, he came and took the body away. He was accompanied by Nicodemus, the man who earlier had visited Jesus at night. Nicodemus wrote a mixture of and myrrh and arose about 75 font. Taking Jesus' body, the two of them wrapped it with the species in a strip of linen. This was in accordance with the Jews' burial customs. At the place where Jesus was crucified, there was a garden, and in the garden a new tomb, with which no one had ever been laid, because here is the Jews' day of preparation, and it seems that some was nearby. They laid Jesus there.
Mm.